Hello and welcome to another episode of our walkthrough tutorial videos. I hope all of you are doing well. In the last video, we discussed about the website content strategy for the existing websites and for the new websites as well. There were some key points which I mentioned there, which could assist you in optimizing and then improving the content of your website management system. In today's video, we will see how we can use a tool called Google Search Console in order to assist you with optimizing your website content or to improve your website content. It could be mostly for the existing websites because you will have the data accumulated, but it could also be used for the newer websites as well. What is Google Search Console? In brief terminology, it is a tool created by Google to allow you to have a look at all the organic data for your website. Any organic searches happening on the Google search platform, the data related for that organic searches or for those organic searches related to your website is shown in Google Search Console. It shows you different search queries put in by the users on the Google search platform, and against those search queries, your website links must have come up, different links from your website. What's the data? What's the average position for your website links against those search queries? What search queries are triggering your website links, different links or pages of your website? So that kind of data can assist you in optimizing the content on your website. So without further ado, as always, we will be using a demo account in order to do or complete our tutorial. So let's get started. The first thing first, we need to make sure that the Google Search Console platform is actually integrated or installed on our website. There's a piece of code which gets integrated in the backend of the website. And then from there onwards, you can start seeing or tracking the organic data on the Google Search platform. The second important thing is that you have to make sure that all the pages of your website are allowed to get indexed by the search engines. Now, for some reason, if you have disallowed that in the robots.txt file or in the backend of your website, then you might not be able to see any type of data on the Google Search Console platform. So as you arrive on the Google Search platform or Search Console platform, this is the main dashboard where you will be presented with some performance metrics and overview of your website's organic traffic. But what we are interested in is how we can use some data metrics in order to improve the content on our website. So you can go to the performance section, and from there, you can see there are a few filters at the top. For example, the date ranges, there's 3 months, 7 days, 28 days, 24 hours. There's much more in there as well if you're wanting to customize a date range. Then what we're looking at the bottom is very important. So first of all, the total number of clicks filter is selected, the total impressions or views of the website pages or links in the Google search platform, and then the average position of your website links or pages on the Google search platform. So we'll select the average position metric as well, just so we know what's the position of our website on average against particular search queries. Then we will drill further down into more details. So first of all, if I scroll down, you can see that we have selected the tab queries, which are the different search queries put in by the users in the Google search platform against which our website links or pages showed up on the Google search engine. So there will be a list of queries. Of course, if your website is new and you have just implemented Google Search Console, give it some time, give it at least 4 to 8 weeks for some data to accumulate. If it's an existing website, you can start seeing the data in 24 to 48 hours if you have just implemented Search Console. If it was previously implemented, then you'll be able to see the data immediately. So against these search queries, you can see, okay, there are a few search queries other than my brand names. I can extend the list and see which of the search queries are coming up or bringing up the website pages from our brand. What's the number of clicks our website page or link has received against those search queries, the number of views or impressions, and what's the average position there. Now, for example, you're wanting to update the content of a particular page on your website. So that changes the scenario here. You can go on the Pages tab from the top and then select which page you would like to see the data for. For example, in our scenario, we select one of the pages here. You can simply click on it. Now, it will filter the data in Google Search Console in relation with the page you've just selected. So whatever URL you've just selected, it will show you the search queries which brought up that particular page from your website in the Google search engine. So you will be able to see different search queries from the users, and you might be able to recognize, okay, here are some keywords which we probably might not have added in the content of that page, in the meta title, the meta description, the body text, the titles of the web page itself, the age tags. So you might want to include those keywords there in the content. There's another aspect to it as well. If you're wanting to refresh or update the content, this is also of much importance because you might see a few keywords here which you might not want to remove from the existing content because you might be ranking really well for them. Your average position is good. Your clicks and the number of impressions for those keywords is high. So you do not want to remove that or those keywords from your existing content. You might want to build up on the existing content. It is always recommended to keep the existing content and add on top. I know sometimes people find it tough to add more and more content for a particular URL. So the best practice around that would be to start creating blogs around that particular topic or around those keywords to have additional content in there. This is how you can use Google Search Console to see what type of search queries people are using, and then you can incorporate them in the content of your existing or new web page. This will allow you to get the organic traffic data and then see against the actual search queries, where are you ranking and what can you do to further improve your organic visibility in the Google search engine platform. If we go up, you will have a few more filters there. If you're wanting to grow your website at a granular level, you're wanting to see, okay, what countries are we getting served in? What devices are we getting served on? What's the search appearance, the dates? There are much more filters in there which you could use so that you can see much more search queries or refined search queries for your particular requirement. This is a brief overview of how you can use Search Console data in order to improve or optimize the content of your website. This is very helpful, and we always recommend using Google Search Console tool in order to optimize in relation with the organic visibility. Otherwise, if you keep on adding keywords on the basis of just your experience or knowledge, that might not be very helpful. So it's always good to see what users are searching for and what's bringing up our website in front of the users against which search queries. So that might be really helpful. So this was a very brief overview of how you can make use of the Google Search Console tool for website content optimization. If you want any kind of assistance in regards to the implementation or the users of Google Search Console platform, Wonks can help you. We have the experts at Wonks who will not only implement and integrate Google Search Console for you, but can also provide you recommendations around optimizing your website content strategy. So if you're looking for help, do get in touch with us. Any feedback would be much appreciated. If you have any comments, you can put them in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much.